Sunday the 12th of April. Do we expect on this Sunday morning that there will be some Man United related content in the morning papers? Let's see, it seems like it's been an age since I've been talking about United on the paper round. Obviously, I'm expecting there to be plenty on Arteta in the papers this morning. Heading to the shop now, so let's see if there is anything, and let's see if there is any stories on Manchester United. I got a little sneaky glimpse of something online before, which I hope isn't true, about Marcus Rashford, but let's have a look first of all. Right, let's go the Sun first of all. Punch in the face, yeah, I would have said that. Bit on Fury and AJ, nothing on United. Turmoil at Chelsea. Interesting. Let's see, still no United stuff. Let's see if the Star's got anything crazy in here. Nope, title race, Pep Guardiola, Michael Arteta. Might have to have a look deep into these papers here, but I'm going to have to buy one in a minute because they're all going to be wondering what I'm doing just reading all the papers and not buying them. So, yep, have a quick look. Okay, we're in. I've had a little look through the paper and I have found this story. Boss, a lead singer. He's talking about basically Man United against Leeds, but one noticeable bit on this is the picture of Joshua Zirkzee on there. He's playing head tennis with Bruno Fernandes. Now Joshua Zirkzee is also deeper in a story about a potential swap deal with Edison from Atalanta. I think if you watch FUTV as well, you would have seen me talking about Michael Carrick leaving. Of course, that story is massive now because it's fully expected that Jorge Mendes is going to find another club for him. United don't want him. United don't want Zirkzee either. As much of a nice guy he is and liked around the football club, and I know it's not the main story on this paper here on this, but it is online as well, about that potential swap deal. Deep in that story, Zirkzee's future is not at Manchester United. We know this, but can United make something happen with a potential swap deal? Something we've spoken about quite a lot before that United don't do or look into the loan market. Loans with options, loans with obligations. It seems to be always against Man United. I've never fought United on that sort of transfer dealing, but yeah, that is the biggest story for Man United. And of course, tomorrow it's going to be different. United play Leeds in that massive game with everyone else playing today. And obviously yesterday, Liverpool winning. There's a lot in the papers about Arne Slot as well. We'll get onto in a minute. Obviously, Manchester United got a big opportunity tomorrow if obviously Chelsea lose today. Villa could also drop points away at Nottingham Forest. It is going to be a massive day in the Premier League. So yes, all eyes on them games this afternoon and what opportunity that brings for Manchester United. Is it going to put the pressure on? Is it going to take the pressure off? Which way would you like it? Make sure you do get your comments in on the comment section below on that. Would you rather be put under pressure or be under no pressure with this United side? Because sometimes it works against us when the pressure seems off or results have gone our way. We don't really take full advantage of it. So let me know what you think in the comment section. But talking about Arne Slot there, that was a big win for them yesterday. And Gamoa, at one age of the spectrum, and Mo Salah, the other. Two good goals actually in that game for Liverpool. Fulham were well and truly in it, but man, if anyone needed a win, it was him. And that has taken the heat off a bit, I would say, ahead of that PSG game, which I expect them to lose. And then they head into the Merseyside derby. So Fulham was a win that they needed to get in the bag. Bigger games to come against Everton and Manchester United coming up for Arne Slot. And that's what I think it will start to all fall apart for him. And the pressure will come where Liverpool have to make a decision on whether to get rid of him just to make sure they make Champions League football. As it is now, he's in and he survives another weekend and probably will get through this week because of that result and get into the Merseyside derby next weekend. But that is going to be a big one. If he doesn't win that, then that's going to be a tough one for Liverpool to ignore, and the fans will be ready to go. I'm just going to quickly show you the headline again. You've seen it on the paper when we walked into the shop a moment ago, and that is punch in the face. Mikel Arteta, he dominates all of the papers this morning. You've got Rory McIlroy at the golf having a bit of a well, not much a meltdown, but giving away his lead. Obviously Tyson Fury calling out Anthony Joshua. Doesn't matter. It's all about the Prem. It's all about Arteta. It's all about the bottle jobs. It's all about Arsenal. Everybody talking about what Arsenal have been doing this week, how Arteta's been talking. Bring your lunch, bring your dinner, and bring everything to the early game. We go together, we go as one. Well, there was none of that for Arsenal yesterday against the Cherries, and they thoroughly deserved their win. They were the better side, and credit to Areola and Bournemouth and that performance. But Arteta and the pressure, the bigger picture, as we know, we talk about it week in, week out. I did a piece here on for Adam FC yesterday, my reaction to that game and my reaction to Michael Arteta. He is bottling this. There's no other way of saying it. He is in serious trouble here of losing his job at the end of the season, even if he's in a title race. And is that the standards now of Arsenal? Or are they going to continue with Michael Arteta? Because there is serious concern now and a massive opportunity course for Manchester City this afternoon. It's not an easy game against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, and it's not a given, but I think Chelsea will give City the game, but it's just opened up for Manchester City again. They walked over Arsenal in that final in the Carabao Cup, and they're basically walking their way into winning the FA Cup. And Arsenal have just laid on a domestic treble for them here now. I just don't know how to describe this, but in just exploding. And I said a minute ago, then people are talking about Arsenal and talking about what they're actually doing in preparation for these games. I mean, everyone's talking about the TikTok videos being played on a large screen on the training ground where they play and train. What have this club become? They are a laughing stock, and Michael Arteta is at the centre of it. He's in charge of all of this, and it is going drastically wrong for him at the moment. And the punch in the face, well, that's the papers making the headline of Tyson Fury being above it, and obviously boxing being on last night. But Michael Arteta is staring down the barrel here, and if City win this afternoon and then beat Arsenal next week, then he's in trouble. He's in massive, massive trouble. So this is going to be a massive weekend in that title race. And that result for Arteta yesterday, and the way that he's talking, it's not so much the results with Arsenal and the negative football that they're playing, because it is really negative. It is anti-football. He takes the joy out of it. One commentator said yesterday, and I've heard people talking about it online as well. It's not mentioned so much in the papers, but close to it. It's like kids don't tune in to watch Arsenal to enjoy football. No one likes to watch Arsenal apart from Arsenal fans. And even they're booing their own team off now in the middle of a title race of which they're 9 points clear. Let this sink in a minute. Just to add what I said yesterday, and with all of the paper talk and everything else, and when you look at all the reports and what everyone is saying, let this sink in a minute. Arsenal fans booed off their team yesterday after going 9 points clear at the top of the table with 6 games to go. How are a set of fans booing off their team when they're 9 clear of the Premier League? It makes no sense, doesn't it? But that's the Arteta effect, because they know what's coming. They know City have got 2 games in hand. They know they have bottled the last few games. They've thrown away trophies in that final against Manchester City and Southampton. And now they've lost in the league to Bournemouth at home, which, don't get me wrong, Bournemouth deserved it and they're a good side. It's still not acceptable. It's still not good enough. And being booed off at this stage of the season in this position tells you exactly how serious this is. And the fans are not going to stand for it anymore. Arteta's job is on the line if he doesn't win this Premier League trophy. Last Sunday, doing this paper round, we said it's double or trouble for Arteta. Back in the headlines again, and I think this time just winning the league might actually do. They're desperate to win anything, Arsenal, right now, and I don't know which one they've got a better chance in, because I don't fancy them. They come up against Atletico Madrid in the next stage of the Champions League, and I fancy City to take them for the title now. Let me know what you think. Get your comments in below, everybody. That's your paper round this morning. All the stories. Big on United again, probably going to be tomorrow, but yeah, you can feel the build-up coming. It's all about Arteta and the title race right now, but Champions League, the focus for United. Would you accept Marcus Rashford back in at Manchester United, by the way? I was looking for that story and it didn't come up in any of the papers. It must have just been an online one, so I'll throw the question in right at the end as well, just to see where you're at, because the story was that Carrick's been told he could bolster our numbers. Sticks to scoring for Barcelona like he did yesterday is what I say. But let me know in the comments. Like, share and subscribe. This is your paper round. Thanks for watching, everybody.